Dobro veche, it's divine Pisces. Do do do, it's Sexy Soulmate Saturday. Do 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 do. Dobro veche. Yay! I call this Soulmate Saturday, but I decided to do a sexy soulmate reading. Soulmate, twin flame, counterpart, whatever you want to call it. It's for love connections. Calling all love connections. Calling all love connections. I'm going to do this reading for you guys today. Just a couple quick reminders. I am doing a free live workshop on the 13th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is live. It is free. It will be hosted on YouTube. Guys, go to my website, divinelifeworks.com, to sign up. Please sign up, even though it's free. Please sign up, even though it's free, because I want to know how many people to expect to the live. Also, you'll get invited to a group that is for the event only, where you will ask your questions, okay? Please know that if you join the live and you haven't submitted your questions in the group, I will still try to answer your questions in the chat, but they will take a backseat to the people who submitted their questions early. So just be aware of that, okay? But this is also good for those of you who cannot make the live and you still want to ask questions. I will still answer your question if you submit it in the group, and you can watch the answer on the replay that will be available, okay? Also, everybody who is in the group will get a chance to win a free gift that is valued over $200. Yay! But you will only be eligible for that if you join the group. Okay, so those of you who've already signed up, and I've already got at least, I think, 10 or 11 people signed up right now. And I have sent everybody except for maybe one person. I got the booking this morning. I haven't had a chance to send the email. But pretty much everybody else I have already sent emails to join that group. And there's only like 5 people in the group. So make sure you check your email and, make sure that you follow the link to join the group. Or, if you want to find it on the website and join it that way, you can. But the easiest thing to do is just go to your email from Divine Lifeworks or Divine Pisces 222 and click the link. Okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to be doing your sexy soulmate reading. Soulmate, twin flame, counterparts, whatever. What ifs? Whatever it is to you, take it as it resonates. I'm going to be using the True Love Oracle. I'm going to be using the Sexual Magic, Tarot of Sexual Magic. I will also be using some of the messages from my confessions from your Divine Counterpart deck. I actually have 3 volumes of this that I discontinued, but guys, I've got some good news. I will be redoing this deck with pictures and maybe with some updated messages and things like that, and I will be working on that very soon. I am hoping to have that released hopefully no later than January of next year. And I know this was actually a very popular item on my website, so I want to bring it back. But the reason I discontinued it, honestly, was because it's not as great as I would like it to look. So that's why I want to go back and redo it, okay? But I do have an Oracle deck that is up for pre-order right now. And I just realized that her skirt was up. And I'm so sorry. Did you see that? Oh my God. But yeah, I do have an Oracle deck that is up for pre-order right now, and the pre-order what do they call it? Timeline, I guess, window will close, okay, at the end of November. Okay, so if you haven't pre-ordered your deck, go ahead and do that now. I do believe you can actually get free shipping to anywhere in the US. I'm sorry, I have to charge shipping for anywhere outside of the US, guys, because it will cost me an arm and a leg to ship that out, if you know what I mean. So help me out. If you want the deck and you're not in the United States, if you help me out, okay? But anyway, it's the Divine Union Oracle, guys. So definitely order yours now if you haven't yet. It comes in this beautiful 2-piece box. You got basically 2 decks in one, because you've got a masculine side You've got a masculine deck, which is the sun, and then you've got a feminine deck, which is the moon, guys. So that is on my website, and that is up for pre-order. Again, the window for pre-order will close at the end of this month. Okay, all right, let's get this sexy soulmate twin flame counterpart love connection reading started. All right, so right now, whoever is watching this, however you resonate right now, I do feel there is a lot of compatibility in this particular connection. So whoever it is that you're in here for, whoever you've set your intentions for this reading to be about. And again, this is timeless, guys. This time is fluid, so you can watch this at any time. If it resonates, it resonates. Take what does resonate and leave the rest, because I'm going to be drawing on the collective here. I'm not doing separate readings, okay? So I'm drawing on the collective, so a lot of different connections may come through here, but whoever I'm pulling in on right now, whoever the person you are in here for, very compatible with this person. They actually feel it as well, and they also view you, and I get a lot of women that watch my channel, so I feel like this is geared towards you guys right now, that they see you as that sacred woman. They see you as this strong, powerful woman. A lot of you are light workers. A lot of you are stepping into your femininity, kind of coming out of what I talked about yesterday on Feminine Friday, coming out of your masculine energy and stepping into your true feminine energy. And that is pulling in a lot of attention from some divine masculines, some masculines out there that are actually resonating with that. So those of you maybe who have walked away from a toxic situation, from somebody who you thought was your twin flame, or who you were told over and over again was your twin flame, but actually turned out to be a catalyst, or turned out to be what they call a false twin flame, or even a karmic, you know, you stepping into your feminine energy and your power, that is actually drawing in your soulmate, your connection, your true twin flame, your true counterpart, whatever you want to call it, whatever label you want to put on that. Labels don't really matter. Your true person is actually being drawn into you now, okay? So just know that and keep going and keep trusting that you are doing the right thing by releasing these toxic situations so that your true person can come in. And look at that, Two of Cups, okay? All right, so that's great news. And I know a lot of you, you know, this free workshop that I'm doing is basically focused on releasing your trauma surrounds especially romantic relationships. A lot of us have been emotionally, mentally, you know, what we call damage, you know, from cycles of abuse that we've repeated throughout relationship after relationship. And it's really geared towards releasing those toxic feelings, releasing that pattern, releasing that trauma, so you can stop cycling that over and over and over again, and actually draw in your soulmate, actually draw in meaningful, healthy, soulful, and what I'm gonna call normal, okay, relationships, okay, whether those are romantic relationships, whether those are, you know, friends, whether, whatever, okay, but right now I do feel, you know, a lot of you have been experiencing, you know, issues with a distorted masculine, or you have a distorted masculine, or maybe I do get cross watchers, so if you are a masculine coming in here, maybe you're in your distorted energy at the moment, but seeing your feminine, or seeing this person that you feel so drawn to, stepping into her power, this is actually bringing you out of your distortions, okay? So that's a really good thing, all right? Yeah, I feel a lot of spiritual maturity happening with this particular connection, okay? And it's very, very balanced. So whatever connection you're in right now, whatever you're drawing into your space, whoever is coming into you right now, this is your yin to your yang, as it were, okay? This is your masculine to your feminine to your masculine, right? So whoever you're drawing in, there's a lot of spiritual maturity with this person. They may have been in their distortions, but they're coming out of that. But some of you have released a distorted masculine energy in order to embrace somebody who's more spiritually mature, in order to embrace this person who's coming in, who can actually balance you out, who actually keep you, you know, feminine, masculine, masculine, feminine. Okay, so that's great, guys. Yes, I love good news. I love good news when it comes to love connections, guys. I really hate being the bearer of bad news when I get people who book love readings and stuff like that with me. Also, just so you know, 20% off of $55 or more. Sorry, I have to put a pillow behind my back because my back hurts. Off of $55 or more, and that goes through the 25th. Guys, you can use that for a reading if you like. There are no exclusions. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at this connection a little bit deeper with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Yes. Look at that, the stars. So yeah, whatever connection you're pulling in right, or whatever connection you're in, so on and so forth, this actually does appear to be legit. That whoever this person is, they are your stars, your moon and your stars, your sun, your whatever it is, and they see you the exact same way. They see you as their person. They see you as the glove that fits. Right? You just complement each other. You may have some differences and you may trigger each other from time to time, but overall, that unconditional love element is definitely there. Okay? They see you, you know, as a goddess or a god, whoever's watching this, they see you as like an ethereal being. They see you as like a divine being because they're in their divine energy as well. Okay? But yeah, ooh, all right. So the Ten of Wands coming out here, yeah, they feel like they can just be themselves with you. They don't feel like, and this actually came out upside down, they feel like they can be themselves with you. They feel like they can put down their burdens when they're with you. They don't feel like they need to take on so much. It's like you're their safe place. You're their happy place. When they're in your sphere, when you're in your energy, when they're in your energetic field, as it were, they actually feel free. Okay. And I know that a lot of you know who KOC is. KOC is my counterpart. You know, he's my yin to my yang, whatever. You know, he's who I manifested union with. He's the divine masculine that actually aligns with me. And I say this to him all the time, and he says it to me as well. It's like when we are together, it's like we're just recharging. Like there's nothing better than having, like, if you have a rough day, if you're in an energetically messed up place and you come together with this person and you feel safe with this person, you feel like you just being with this person helps to energize you, and it's a mutual thing. It's not like one of you draining off the other. That right there, that is a soul connection. If you don't feel drained being with someone in their presence, if you don't feel drained actually, you know, if they actually open up and receive you and make you feel wanted, make you feel loved, make you feel emotionally secure, make you feel mentally secure, make you feel grounded, that is your connection, and you better hold on to that. Okay, but don't stress about it too much. All right, might drive them away. But yeah, the Lovers here. So right, that's exactly what I said. So I really feel like right now, whoever you're drawing in or whoever you're with right now, it is a mutually beneficial connection. Now, I know this depiction right here is like one of a third party situation, but that's not usually what the Lovers stand for. I think it's just, you know, that illustration. But I also feel like in this illustration, if you look, it's like this is you here, you know, this is whoever, you know, whoever's trying to come in to tempt him, so on and so forth, you know, but he's obviously looking at you, right? He feels like you're the sexy one. He feels like you're the one he wants. So maybe he did have options. Maybe he did have somebody else. Maybe he has somebody else trying to pull him back in, and he doesn't want to be with that because it was toxic. It was not a good situation or whatever. And he sees you, you know, you got your shit together. You're powerful. You are, you know, his person, and he feels that connection. So don't worry about anybody else. He only has eyes for you. Okay. So there are some feminines out there, especially, who are kind of in this energy of you've been so abused. You have been so traumatized by, you know, people or men or whoever cheating on you, so on and so forth, you know, that you are just worried that that's going to happen. Some of you, maybe you have some suspicions coming up. Please don't do that. You're going to sabotage yourself by thinking that way. Okay. Trust your person. Now, if you know, see evidence, obviously, of the of the opposite persuasion, maybe it actually is, you know, something that's happened here, you know, that's completely different. But in this particular connection, what I'm telling you here is that you don't need to worry about that. Okay. He only has eyes for you. 100%. You know, there might be somebody who's trying to draw him back in, but he's not interested. Okay. Yeah, this is actually a very stable connection. It's a very great foundation. This connection is a really sexy card, you know what I'm saying? But no, this is a mutually beneficial situation. It's very, very grounded. It's rooted in truth. It's rooted in stability. It is very, very strong at its foundation, meaning like the spiritual foundation is there, the energetic foundation is there, the emotional foundation is there. So again, don't worry about any fears that might be coming up right now. Please don't sabotage yourself, especially those of you who've walked away from somebody who was you were told, or you believe, so on and so forth, was your twin flame, and you walked away from that, and you have somebody new coming in, you had somebody new coming in, you with somebody new, don't let the temptation, and this is actually another depiction of this, don't let temptation take you backwards. Okay, so don't worry about him going backwards, but you need to stop. You don't need to go backwards either. So if you have an old toxic masculine coming in or something like that, leave that shit. Just leave it. Don't sabotage what you have here for that game. Okay, that narcissist is playing with you. Okay, don't do it. Do not do it. Okay, yeah, no. So do not sabotage a good thing. Is basically what I'm telling you. Do not sabotage a good thing, okay? Because, you know, somebody that obviously didn't do the work and chose their karma over you and so on and so forth decides that they're going to try to come back in for a piece. Because that's what they're going to do. They're just going to come in for a piece and leave, and then guess what? You will have nobody. Okay? Don't. Resist the urge to go backwards. Don't do it. Don't sabotage yourself. Okay? Don't do it. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, don't juggle. Do not try to go back and forth with this. And some of you are facing a choice right now. You are facing the choice of staying in a good situation. You drawn in the soulmate. You have this person who's coming in because you release a toxic masculine or feminine, whatever, however it resonates. But that person, that toxic person, is trying to draw you back in and keep you from finding that person that is actually out there for you, or keeping you from being with that person you've already found, so on and so forth. Do not let it. And I'm not going to lie to you. This is actually really crazy and creepy, because I just had a client tell me yesterday that this actually has happened to her. Okay. And if she's watching, she knows who she is. Okay. And so that the fact that that's coming up is pretty crazy to me. So some of you may be facing the same situation. And I'm going to tell you, I was very proud of her, because she said, nah, I'm good. Thank you. No. You know what? You screwed me around for way too long. No, I've released you. I'm releasing you. I'm putting up that energetic block. I am moving forward with dude guy, because he is more in alignment with me. He's giving me all the things that I want. I manifested him in, and I'm not sabotaging this. So ladies, gents, whoever you are, don't go back. Do not. You've cut that cord. Move on. Do it. Okay? Anyways, don't trap yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. Just remember, you know what the truth is. You don't need anybody else to tell you what the truth is. You don't need somebody else telling you that ridding yourself of a toxic trauma bond in favor of a mutual and beneficial relationship is a bad thing. Please do not let anybody tell you that. And if they tell you that and they claim that they're a quote-unquote twin flame coach, they're full of crap. And I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but I don't care. Okay? You guys know me by now? All right? Yeah. Yeah. Release that King of Pentacles, my friend. Release that King of Pentacles, because he just wants to come in for a piece, then leave you out in the cold. Okay? Bingo. Bingo. All right. Let's get some messages from this person that is coming in here. Oh, yes, I'm obsessed. Yeah, that's one thing I can say. Like, when you're in a good, like, relationship, it's like emotionally, physically, on a mental level, it's like you're just obsessed with each other, but not in a toxic way. It's like you're in that vibe. And I can tell you, you know, a lot of times we start relationships and we get in that limerence stage, but then that fades after 6 months to a year. But if you're in a situation and it's just like, it's not going anywhere. Like, I could tell you, I've been with KC for like over a year. It's not going anywhere. It's not. We've had our fights, we've had our tiffs, we've had our trigger moments, but it's not going anywhere. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. Okay? Don't let that go. All right? Yeah, I feel you all the time. Okay? So yeah, and I will say that that's something we definitely have, like that psychic connection. When you have that psychic connection, that emotional connection with somebody, it's like you can feel them. Like even when you're together, you know, you meet in the astral space and that sort. Yeah, boom, there you go. That wasn't a dream, was it? No, it wasn't. We met in the astral, right? Yeah, I feel it when you think about me. So maybe you got somebody who travels a lot, or maybe you're not even in the same physical space, or you're just started dating or something like that. You already have that psychic connection and they're telling you that. Okay? Yeah, I think about all the things I want to do to you. So some sexy soulmate action happening right now. Yes, I love you more than anything. Okay. Yes, you made me lose control. Yeah, this connection is so intense. So they're acknowledging the connection right now with you. I'll show you mine if you show me your wounds. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean wounds. You know, and that's the thing, like with connections like this, these yin and yang connections, these true soul connections, these mutually beneficial connections, is that you will show your wounds. You will be authentic. No mask needed at the beginning or through the entire thing. And that's one thing, again, I can say about my connection with KOC. If you have this, this is the most amazing thing. The fact that you can be yourself, this person, from day one. And they can be themselves with you from day one. And you each know each other so well at the point where it's just like, I'm the same person anymore, right? So it's like, if things happen, you know, being with somebody who can call you on your shit and you can call them on their shit, and yeah, you might get triggered and you might have a fight, but afterwards there's just nothing but like forgiveness and acceptance and love, you know, and just understanding that we all have wounds, we all have things that we've had to deal with, we all have trauma, we all have whatever, you know, but being there for each other and being able to like heal each other and to help each other work through those wounds is huge. Like if you're with somebody who doesn't accept you for who you are, who just points out all your wounds, will never accept that they might have wounding too, and they just throw it down on you, that's a narcissist. Get away from that shit. Okay? Yeah, I'm grateful for you. Yes, I'm tired of the games. So, yeah, so whoever this person that's coming in or who has been with you, yeah, they don't want to play games. They don't want to play mind games with you. They don't want to play, you know, so that depiction of the lovers, you know, where it's like they only have eyes for you, they've probably come from a situation where they were just being played with too, you know? So again, help each other heal here. Yeah, you take my breath away, 100%. I'm going to pull one more. Go away. Okay. Woo. I want to hold you forever. Boom. That's a good one to end on. All right. And guys, I am going to pull some messages from Source. I want to see what messages Source has about this connection. I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle for that. Okay, let's see what Source has to say about this connection. All right. Whoopsies. Hey. Yeah. Okay, so acceptance. Okay, that's actually exactly what I said here about the acceptance and being in a mutually beneficial situation where you accept each other. So acceptance is the key to inner peace. Okay? So if you're with somebody, you know, and it's a great situation and you feel like it's going to go wrong, stop. Just stop. Okay? Accept that things have gone wrong in the past, have gone wrong in the past, but that does not mean it's going to go wrong this time. Okay? At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond your control. So what basically this is saying, you know, those of you who left that trauma bond and you have the temptation to go back, don't. Okay? Accept that's over. Just accept that it's over. It happened. It's over. There's no shame. There's no guilt. There's no feeling sorry for oneself. You know, no, just cut that cord. Cut it and move forward. Okay? Yeah, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception, okay, and cloud your vision. So remember the difference between feelings and emotions, okay? Emotions are basically a response to feelings, and then once emotion gets involved, ego is there, and that's where you get the fear cycle, and you get stuck in a loop over and over and over again, okay? So again, don't be tempted to go backwards, okay? If you are triggered by a particular situation that happens in this connection, work through it. This person understands more than you think they do. Okay, in order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So forgiveness is for you. And I said this yesterday on Feminine's reading. Forgiveness is for you. Okay, don't be a victim. Be a survivor and then get over it. Okay? And yeah, sexual union. So Source is saying that this is a highly compatible connection that you're in sexually, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, energetically. Okay, so you're getting the green light here from Source All right, so whoever you're in here for, soulmate, twin flame, divine connection, so on and so forth, this person that you're with now, that you're drawing in, that you're, maybe you just had a date with them, maybe you're just talking to them online, so on and so forth. This is the green light for you, okay? So sexual union. And if you haven't had sex yet, if you haven't been in that intimacy yet, you will soon, number one. And number two, you really will feel it. Like you will feel it. It'll be not something you've ever probably experienced in your entire life. Maybe even with the quote unquote twin flame that you left behind. It'll be completely on a different level because you're both ascended beyond that. Okay. And there is ascension in sexual union. Just understand that. Okay. Like when you come together and you are on an energetically vibrational match and you have sex, it's like, okay? It's like you're having astral sex at the same time. It's crazy. Okay? And if you have had sex with this person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? And look, sacred union. So yeah, again, so whoever this is that you're drawing in, whoever this is that you're with now, whoever it is, you know, you left, you know, one toxic situation, you're drawing in your soulmate, your counterpart, your true twin, whatever you want to call it. Okay, whatever label you want to put on it, this is, again, getting the green light from source because this is a sacred union. This is your person. Bingo. Okay? Yes, there it is. There's the final, that is the final confirmation for you, for anybody who's like, oh, I don't know. Even after all of that confirmation, boom, soulmate. What a great way to end Soulmate Saturday. Sexy soulmates. Okay, yeah, I know I'm in a weird, silly mood today. But you know what? It's okay. It's great. It's awesome. Everybody, I hope this helped you. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please drop a comment if you want to see more like this or if you want me to change it up. Because again, guys, I'm kind of transitioning a little bit, you know, with what I'm doing. Or if you want a reading, if you want a sexy soulmate reading, book a reading. I'm still doing readings. I decided not to nix those. I'm still doing readings, okay? You know, you can do a love reading and just tell me specifically if you want the sexy soulmate reading. I will do one for you. No problem. No problem. They're fun. I enjoy them. All right. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you back here on Monday for Masculine Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye.